Hey everyone, Angry Rescue here, and today we're going to do part 1 of the Moors of Ykesha. Why part 1? Well, because Moors is a really big zone, and I figured I should probably just split it into little pieces so we don't have like a 6-hour video. I mean, unless you want me just to babble for 6 hours, but anyhow, this is the UJL. What did that stand for? Upper something landing. Anyways, that's the airship that goes from Sinking Sands to here. See? Little bell right there. On a big dock here. We fly over the edge here. Alright, check it out. So we got an airship dock, and then over there's the airship. And like the ships in Antonica and Comlands and all those other places, it comes and goes from both zones. Let's see here. First, you got this little harbor, if you will. And you're going to have all sorts of little quests around here to do. Another quest hub. And this is also a very good travel nexus, because as you can see, it's got the bell right, well, the bell's right down there. Then right over here we have a druid ring. Ba-bump. Right there. And then right over here on the other side of this little collection of stuff is a wizard spire. Right over here. See? Wizard Spire. So we got a Wizard Spire, we got a Druid Ring, and we got a bell, all in close proximity to each other. So it makes a good travel nexus. It's also got a bank right here. Behold, the bank. And the bank. I don't know why we need 2 bankers right here, but we got 2 bankers right here. I believe it used to be one was Kinos and one was Freeport, because back in the old days, that actually made a difference, but yeah. And look, a mailbox. Over here's a little crafting center, because yeah, there's crafting quests and stuff that you can do up here. Like I said, this little quest nexus that you can focus on at first. You'll be running around here picking up papers and killing flying snakes and stuff, and then right here you have the daily quest giver for the shard zones. It will be like yeah, a whole lot of shard zones. But it changes every day, so. See, what is today? Today's Tuesday. And Tuesday is removing the heads, which, ooh, yeah, Korsha. But not the Temple of Korsha. This is the city of Korsha. Remember where the Sarnak were born, Emperor Tree's Laboratory and the Fens? Yeah, this one. And this one gets you 2 shards and at least a platinum, if you do it. Like I said, it changes every day. And, it's particularly nice when it's for the Obelisk of Axel. Remember the Obelisk of Axel? That's that one right there. That's the obelisk. We'll be going there shortly. Let's see, there are some... Well, there's at least 1 heritage quest up here. Here's the Shard Armor Merchants. Oh wait, no, these aren't the Shard Armor Merchants. They're over there. See, got an Exchange Merchant, Shard Armor Merchant, Infused, or Greater Shard Armor, Infused Jewelry, and all this cool stuff. This guy gives you a quest for the White Dragon Scale Cloak, I think. I think he's the White Dragon Scale Cloak person.
Bright blessings.
Wait. No. No, I think he is actually the shiny metallic robe. Where was the White Dragon Scale Cloak person at? Well, anyways, yeah, this is a heritage quest. I think it's the metallic robe, not the Dragon Scale Cloak. But if it is the Dragon Scale Cloak, then you should... Oh, no. Dragon Scale Cloak, I think, is over here by the Druid Ring. I'm not going to swear to it. I've already done them, so I can't, like, just, you know, look. But I think it's this guy. I could be wrong. I know he's involved with the White Dragon Scale Cloak. Oh, there's also a Mender right here. Belfie, not to be confused with Elfie. And then there's the Tier 4 Shadow or Shard Armor. See, it's got all this cool stuff. These are all Shadow Knights. Then we got all this other stuff that I shouldn't actually be able to wear, but I can because it's multiples. But yeah, check out that cool stuff. Yeah, look at all that. Void Song, Void Song, Void Song, Void Link. Oh yeah, we got great stuff here. Okay, enough of that. Okay, so you do quests with these guys, and then eventually you're going to have to fix the transport to the mainland. I say transport to the mainland because, as you are about to see, this is just a tiny little island thing. Spire. Outcropping. Well, I don't even know what to call this thing, but it's not connected to the mainland. As you can see, there is a trench right here. By trench, I mean just big cliff. And if you fall down there, yeah, you can die. You can also go way, way down there, and, well, here, let's look at the Moors of Ykesha. Here's the bottom, and here's the top. Today, we're just going to focus on this area up here. Just keep it nice and simple. Alright, so how do you get over there? Well, you test the cannon. See, the cannon's a one-way thing. You fire it. Oh, you gotta be careful when you have flying mounts and stuff. They can interfere with the cannon, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I must dismount. Okay. Dropship landing zone cannon. There we go. Boosh! See, you're in the barrel. Yay! You got a little net set up there. See, safety first. And then thud. Okay, you're safe. Alright, so now you're over here. You got all these guys. Now, if you've been wondering how to speak TikTok, the language of the clockworks, you gotta talk to this guy. And he'll give you a quest. It's not a normal language quest where you just have to go collect, like, 7 drops and then you learn language. This one you gotta collect a bunch of drops and bring them back to this guy. And then he'll teach you the language. You can also do quests for this person here, Mildred. She will repair you once you get her all fixed. She's a repair bot. Mendra. He's got quests involving the Boar Fiends. By the way, if you want to do your Boar Fiend lore and legend, this is the first place it was added, so hey. And then you got this thing. This is a little airship balloon transport thing that will take you to various spots around the zone. Kind of like a Griffin Tower. And when you do quests for this guy, you will eventually get this fixed, and then you can launch yourself back to the other side. But until you do, you're kind of stuck. I mean, you're not totally stuck, but hey. Yeah, let's chop this wood just because we can. It's bleached timber. Where did it come from? Where did it come from? I don't see any trees. Norath is a magical place. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so let's see what else we got around here. Around here we've got these little bots, and they'll be doing their things. They're mining and stuff. This is a great place to look for gems and ore. So you've got a stone node right there, and should be some ore nodes around here somewhere. Gotta watch out though, because you're gonna run into spiders and stuff. There's a bunch of spiders around here. In Sokokar. Don't forget the Sokokar. Where are the spiders? I think they're further this way. I know there's spiders around here. I've been chased by them many times in my life, so I just need to find them. Maybe they're over on this side. I don't remember. They're over here somewhere. We got lizardmen, but these are friendly lizardmen. See, they got quests and stuff for you. You do stuff for them and earn their trust, and they'll be like, "You're so cool." Here we are. This guy, he sells something that you need. What did he sell? Ah, yes, the smelted metal bar. The gnomes back at the dropship place, they want that. They're trying to establish friendly relations with these guys. And okay, yeah. We go down here, and over here is a part of the Shadow Odyssey signature quest line. Excuse me. They're looking for their little friendly bot, and you gotta find it, and you talk to them, and they'll tell you about stuff. They're worshipping this bot because it fell from the sky because the dropship crashed. Anyhow. Where are the spiders? I know there are spiders out here. Did they take out the spiders? I mean, I can't imagine why. That would be kind of a stupid change to make. Dear Norath, well, we removed the spiders from the Moors of Ykesha because we... Ah, here they are. Well, here's some of them. There's more than just these two, but anyhow. It's good, though, because we wanted to take a look at these things. Okay, one of the quests they're going to give you is to charge the scanners. These are what the scanners look like. You got to put some, like, thing on them, and they'll glow. There's 4 points of the compass. There's one here, and there's one over there. They're all over the place. And we've got this little path here that takes you to the Broken Skull Pirates. These are the Broken Skull Pirates, see? They're trolls and ogres. They're broken skulls. They're pirates. This is how you go, or this is how you get to the obelisk of Axul. If you want to go on foot, I mean, you can just fly, but there's more spiders. You'll probably have to fight your way past all these guys if you don't have faction with them, which you probably don't when you first get here. They're hostile, but do we care? No, we'll just beat their asses, because that's what you do when you're an adventurer. Someone gets in your way, you kick them in the face. Say, dude, I ain't got time for your BS. I'm looking for loot. I'm looking for loot, especially if you're a bard adventurer. Then you really need a loot. Ha! Get it? Loot. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Anyhow, so we go up here. It's a little long walk. Got broken skulls all over the place. Up here, there's a named dude. Can't remember his name. There he is, Quartermaster Stumps. He's a triple up. He's not particularly difficult, but he's up there, and there's a quest to kill him. I just don't remember what it was. And then here is the anchor. I mean, not the anchor. The obelisk of Axul. This is the easy of the shard zones, the void shard zones in this area. I say void shard zones because you get void shards, but also because these are directly related to the void. There are multiple shard zones in here. There's Guk. There's 3 different Guks. There's 3 different void zones like this one. There's the obelisk, which, like I said, is the easy one. Then there's the anchor of Bazul, which is medium, and then there's the Palace of Furzul, which is way down there. The Palace of Furzul is also a raid zone called the Palace of the Ancient One. And, well, we'll deal with that later, but that's Skull Island. That's the Broken Skull headquarters. Although they also have a headquarters in the mountains up here where you can do quests for them and stuff, and like getting a little disguise thing so you can dress up as a Broken Skull and do stuff to make them like you and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's one side of this upper area here. So I mean, you just got a big long little thing. There's the anchor right there, or the obelisk right there. Long little path. And then over here we got the Boarfiend caves. That's where you'll find, well, surprise, surprise, Boarfiends. Yeah, so let's head over there. There's not a lot really to say about this top zone. It mostly consists of what you've seen now. A long little path, bigger open area with little beasties all over the place, and then some caves. One of the caves leads down to the main area of the moors, and the other one is just the little Boarfiend place. Not much to say about it. It's caves with Boarfiends in it. Oh, and of course there's the dropship landing zone place. Wait a minute, is that the UJL? Or is this the UJL? No, that's Firmroot. And then I got a message from someone. Responding to a message I sent them like 3 days ago. But it's okay, I'm not known for associating with slackers or anything. No, not at all. Alright, then we got this nice little pond here. See, it's a nice little pond. We got some spiders. See, more spiders. You guys thought I was crazy, but no. I mean, I am crazy, but it's a different story completely. Over here we got a little path. There's another one of those little things that you have to put the ore on. It's like uranium ore or some nonsense. You grow like 6 arms and 40 toes and stuff like that. It's weird, but whatever. Okay, this is the little path or cave that takes you down lower. Alright, not to be confused with the Boarfiend cave, which is up here. You're also going to see Broken Skulls over here doing their things, and they're also trying to tame the Sokokar, so you're going to get a quest to disrupt that. But the Boarfiend caves are right here. Let's go inside and take a look at them. See what we can find. Boarfiends. See? Boarfiends. There they are. Same guys that you saw in Runny Eye. Only these are, well, Boarfiends. They were Boarfiends there too, but we didn't have lore and legend back then, so those were just, you know, inconsequential beasties that got annihilated while you steamrolled the zone. These guys, on the other hand, well, you know, we had lore and legend now, so we could kick their asses and get all their pieces and learn what makes them work. Boarfiends. If you want to know where the Lore of Legend book was, it was in this big room. When you're doing the quest for that little bot that I mentioned that wants you to do research with the Boarfiends, he'll send you in here a bunch. You'll get a little disguise to dress up as one of these guys, and you can run around and talk to them and get to know them and stuff like that. But yeah, in this room with the big bonfire, Burning Man. This is the Burning Man room. Somewhere in here, actually I think it was in the fire itself, was a book for the Lore and Legend. Now you don't need the book anymore. because you can just get a drop. You can see Borfine, it's the third one from the top there. So there you go. There's a name guy over here. That where is that name guy? There he is, Scrounger Lump. He had one of the things that you needed for that TikTok language. Guys, when I said you needed to get a bunch of pieces, wait, I could be wrong about that. Let's see. If you wanted to learn TikTok, first off, you had to go beat up the Thalosians to get pieces of their language, and then you had to beat up something else, Ykeshans, or Ykeshans, whatever it's pronounced as, to get pieces of there, and then you come back and talk to him, and then he would teach you TikTok, I think. But there was another quest that required you to get pieces, and one of the pieces was a lump of metal from that name guy I pointed out. Also, there's another path that goes down there, and there's a big room with stuff in it. There's a name in there that you can kill for a belt, if I remember correctly, but there's not much to say about it. It's just, no, we don't actually. Yeah, well, here it is. Den Mother Yuga. She's named Borfine. Over here, this is the Guk zones. See? There's also this one, the Unseen Arcanum. I have gone in there once, and we got annihilated on the pole. Never went in again because the guy I was going in there with, he was game for more, but everyone else was like, because you know people always get a little whiny when they get their asses whooped. And by the time people were like, let's go back in there, he had joined the army or the Marines or something like that, and he was gone. I used to play with him and his girlfriend. They were fun to play with, but they're gone now. Sad. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much this upper portion here. I guess I'll take you down to the cave to the waterfall. Here's where they're training their little Air Force. And we'll call it quits for now. But first we got to get there. So that's where we're going. Down there. Remember, you can also just hop on that little blimp person. It's like a little mini Zeppelin. And it'll take you down here slowly. Oh, what do I see? What do I see? I see something. What is it? Let's find out. Boo. Already got it. Of course I already got it. I think I already got all of them. Well, maybe not all the collections in here, but a large portion of them. There are quite a few collections up here, actually. Alright, so we're just zipping past all these Borfines. Okay, there's a waterfall here. Alright, see this? And we got some water. One of the quests is going to send you looking for a bot. Well, the bot is right here. It's a Go bot. Remember the Go bots? I remember the Go bots when I was a kid. They're like, well, yeah. And there's a player who's doing stuff. Ah, there's the little mini Zeppelin I mentioned. See, there it goes. Woohoo! It's Looney Tunes. I recognize him. Alright, and here's a little thing here. Alright. Now, real quick just look down the edge. Okay, so that's the rest of the zone. We'll be getting it. That's the Anchor of Bazul right there. Remember, if it's a void zone, you can tell because it's got the purple pillar of power or whatever. Alright, so here's big waterfall, and there's big waterfall. We got water down there, and it keeps going down, and then poof. So this area up here, this is the Thalosian area. Thalosians are ogres who they turned away. Wait, what do? They turned from what's his name, Ralosek to Kazakh Thul. There we go. I knew it would get straight in my mind eventually. So yeah, I'm in need of a sugar daddy. You know, I was on a message board the other night, and there was some total random post. Someone posting that same thing. It wasn't. I don't think it was the same person, but you know, they're like, "I'm looking for a sugar daddy. If you can't send me money, don't bother to reply to this." And it's like, it's a message board moron, not a personal ad site. Anyhow, as I said, it was completely unrelated to what was going on, too. I can't remember what we were talking about. I think it was Final Fantasy 15 or something like that. Out of the blue. Anyways, Thalosians are all around up here, and if you go, see, I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but there's a path going that way. Here. There's a path right there. That's Guk. You can take a, that's the Guk drop point. As it says here, no return trip. This is a one-way trip. You can take a balloon over there, but you can't take one back, so keep that in mind. You can also just teleport down back up here at right next to the druid ring. There's a new frog lock. I say new because I'd never seen her before. She's probably years old, and she's off to the side. You know, like, you remember how the druid ring was down off of the main floor, if you want to call it that? She's down over here, again on the dirty slope. So yeah. So, more to say about this place. Not a lot. Next time we're going to be going down there somewhere. The Moot is down there. That's where the main body of the explorers came. See, they sent a dropship and it crashed. They lost contact, so they sent another one because that's what gnomes do. The first one is the one that's up there, and the second one, excuse me, the second one is the one that's up there, and the first one is the one that crashed down here in the moors. And they've got their own little coalition. Again, multiple factions. You got the Trolls of Grob, which is over there somewhere, and then you have the Gukton Froglocks. Wait, no, Gukta's that way. Tupton, there we go. The Tupton Froglocks. They're off that way somewhere. Well, here, let me show you. They're over here somewhere. All right. So yeah. Oh, and there's a little path that goes back up here, and that's where the Trolls have their little other mini headquartered place where you do all the quest form and stuff. As you see, it's a decent sized zone. You got, you know, the starting area here, then you got this big area right here, and then you got the bottom area, which notice it's blackened out because it's an entirely new section of the map. That's Grob right there. Again, this is Guk, and Tupta is over here. So, yay. Lots of stuff to do in here, lots and lots of stuff. And we'll get to that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.